Okay, this is the last video I'm going to film tonight. I'm not getting tired, but I'm looking tired. I did not get enough sleep last night, and it is already... It's only 8:17 p.m. What am I talking about? I've got time. This is the third video of me looking back in my drafts from a 16-year-old me. We're gonna try and find something worth reading, because a lot of them need a lot of work. Which is the point. I've grown a lot. I've written a lot, and thus, I found the meaning in words. Sorry. That sounded so stupid. I found the meaning in words. I have learned to relish. I have learned to take words more seriously and to truly think about them, and thus English. If you've ever seen Dead Poet Society, which was an excellent movie, like the teacher said, learn to savor your words. That is what I'm learning to do now. After all these years of writing a lot, and when I say a lot, y'all. I have like, how many pages? I have 579 pages of stuff. Some are really lengthy, some are very short, so it's not just a full page of one thing, it's just stuff for 579 pages. Mmm. Mmm. I think this one is very important to read. I'm gonna read it. It's very, like, I'm already skimming through it, and it was very vulnerable for me at that time, but we have grown and we have changed, and a lot of things matter a lot less to me than they did before, and thank goodness. I constantly look back and I read my entries from not this long ago, but like even 2 years ago that I have dated, and I'm just like, wow, I don't care about that anymore. That's a little lesson in my very young 22-year-old life that I would like to give back to those watching this. Don't worry. Literally, don't worry so much, don't stress so much. I'm still learning not to stress so much. I have not figured it all at all. I'm 22. I'm 22. There's a lot to stress about, but it's just getting to that point of relinquishing the control that you do not have over a lot of things. There's a lot of things that are out of your control, and you're just gonna have to accept that, and it's okay. Everything will fall into place, like everybody motivational says, but they know what they're talking about. So go outside, smell the roses, feel the air, and just sit there in the sun for a moment. And you'll come back to yourself and you'll be like, okay, I'm going to take on today, and today will be fine. But this one is untitled. This is from, I believe I was 17. It is untitled. It is a question mark. And here goes. I wonder in a year or more exactly the things I will no longer find important to worry about. Many things. I remember the days when I used to beg for toys and cry when I didn't need them, or when I didn't get them, or the times I'd get mad when my siblings didn't take me along to dwell in their fun. I remember when I used to care about losing my virginity, about immersing myself in social media and video games. I remember when I'd complain about my long spider legs and stress about the pimples that randomly pop up here and there on my face. Funny, that didn't help at all. No. Maybe all those worries left me once I became a junior in high school and had to prepare for college, prepare for all the money I'd spend on something I wouldn't even be sure about doing for the rest of my life, or the taxes I'd have to file once I got a job, or the credit I had to start building if I was to get my own car and apartment. Now here I've deferred a year to make money for college expenses, and now I'm in college. I'm moving, I guess, doing my work, taking my tests as an international business major, still unsure if that's what I'm passionate about, and now I've deferred once again from college, because I finally came to the realization I'm not wasting money on uncertainty. Followed by the confusion of what the hell am I doing back home if not for school? Did I make the right choice? I wonder. What is the right choice? What does that even mean? What path should I follow? Am I on the right one? Every morning is a plague of thoughts and questions and doubt and fear, but I refuse to let that jar me from progress. I think I've got it, at least for now. Start a YouTube channel, continue writing your books, work in your mom's internship program, and keep moving like your father told you. I feel calmer now, but am I progressing? For months, my head has been spinning about right and wrong, when I'm not even sure if either exists. Every morning I wake in a haze to the same four walls. I wander my house, listening to the creaking floorboards, planning out my next moves, start a YouTube channel, continue writing your books, work in your mom's internship program, and keep moving like your father told you. Looking back, it's funny how much you forget about yourself and all the quirky things that once made you anxious. Somehow those tricky things turn into nostalgia once your life becomes a big question mark. I wish I had the time to worry about anything, but money and expenses and taxes and credit and the possible continuation of college, I wonder, in a year or more, exactly the things I will no longer find important to worry about. Soon, maybe my plan will unfold and I'll start to see results, and I'll forget about everything that transpired before, all the drowsy mornings and compiled stress. Maybe I'll finally be able to wake up before my body, or walk in front of my shadow and start filming my next video or start writing my next chapter. College might even become an afterthought, or I'll be so secure I won't even acknowledge its existence. I wonder what my life will look like in a few years from now, once I finally realize that nothing will ever make sense or matter long before I'm gone. That was a bit of a morbid end, but I can't say she lying. She had a point. Ooh. And my phone affirmed that. I don't really know what to say about that. It was very self-explanatory. It was very thorough. And very, like I said, vulnerable for that time. But reading that now, I'm just like, oh yeah, this happened. This is me. And there's a lot of things that I've experienced between then and now that just made me care so much less about, honestly, all of this. The college, start writing your book, start a YouTube channel, taxes and credit, and blah, 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 blah. I just don't like to put so much weight on money anymore. I always tell myself it'll come back, and you'll work for it, and you'll be fine, and you have a good support system, which I do, thank goodness. It's just funny. It's just funny reading that back and realizing all the thoughts that were going through my 17-year-old brain because they're very real. If you can relate to this, let me know in the comments. Tell me what you think, or just tell me something like, oh my god, my day's been like this, because I love to hear from y'all every single time. I do not care. I'm the kind of person that I do not care who you are, I will speak to you, and we can speak for hours about anything. So if you are in need of that, hit me up. I'm here. I'm not your therapist though, so be careful. And that's all I'm gonna do for now. And that's that.